Hey guys and gals out there, this is my official entry into Nikki Superchick360's YouTube channel. This is her 1,000 subscriber contest, and she has given away an amazing prize for a winner, and it's the E.T. box set. It's like this huge spaceship plus steelbook, and I'm officially entering. I do want to mention Superchick360. If you do not follow her, absolutely right below, like right here, I'll have a link to follow her YouTube channel if you don't already. I'm sure most of my subscribers do. Nikki, you've done a tremendous job in such a quick turnaround. I mean, it's like you've only been doing it for like a month and you're already at 1,000. Amazing. Congratulations. Well deserved. Great collection. And I love your videos, love watching your videos. So this is my official entry. Once again, right down below here will be a link to her YouTube channel so you can subscribe. But the contest, like I said, is for her 1,000th entry. She's got 1,000 subscribers plus, fans. 1,000, and it's amazing. So this is my official entry. She's asked 4 questions and video response. So this is my video response. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Nikki asked first, who is your favorite superhero and why? And that's tough. Growing up in the 70s and 80s, I was a huge fan of like Spider-Man, of course Superman, Batman, the Green Lantern, so many from the comic days and that. But I have to sort of lean toward, if I could narrow it down, I do have a Superman tattoo, so you would think Superman would happen to be my favorite, but honestly I think my favorite superhero, or at least at the time, is Batman. I just love the darkness, the secretive lifestyle of Batman. I love the movies, so definitely I lean toward Batman as being my favorite superhero, and that is why. Is because of where they've took him and brought him along from comics to animation to movies, and it's just an amazing character that's so dark, and I like dark stuff, so I'm gonna lean towards that. Spider-Man would probably be second, and third would be Superman. It would be, you know, kind of back and forth there, but that's my number one. Number 2 question, who is your favorite action star? And that is a really tough question, Nikki. For me, growing up, like I said, in the 80s now, I would have probably leaned toward Mel Gibson. I think because of the lethal weapons and whatnot that took place in the 80s and 90s. He was certainly one of my favorites. Also, and I'm giving many, but I'll narrow it down, but also I'd have to say probably I was a huge fan of Steven Seagal. Loved Steven Seagal and a lot of his earlier flicks, not so much in the newer. But if I had to narrow it down to probably one of my favorites, I'm gonna have to give it to Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, with the filmography put as a whole, from the Conans to the Predator, you name it. I mean, all those films were so tremendous. So for me, my favorite action star is going to have to probably go toward Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, question number 3. Who is your favorite Disney villain? And I actually had something pulled up here. For me, there's so many, like Captain Hook, you know, from Peter Pan, and from all these different ones. But I'm going to have to give it to, no doubt, you know, the Queen from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And I was looking at her name up, Queen Grimildhyde. And for me, I always just called her the Wicked Queen. Just such a villain. It was amazing how wicked this queen was, and how hell-bent she was on destroying Snow White and the dwarfs, of course, and even turned into the witch, you know, and everything. So for me, it's definitely the Queen from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Such a wicked character that, I just love that movie. And 1937, I mean, it still holds up today. Such an amazing Disney film. So yeah, definitely the Queen from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Number 4, what is your favorite piece in your collection? And you said it could be anything from movies to figures to whatever. And you can tell I've got a lot of figures around, so it's not like, you know, it'd be hard for me to individually pick one, my Michael Myers and everything. But I think what is actually, and there's a reasoning behind this, my favorite piece, I think, for me and my collection is going to look weird at first until I explain it. It's this book that was written. It's a children's book written by Jamie Lee Curtis and Laura Cornwell, or Cornell. And the reason is the story behind it. And you see right here, she did autograph it, Greg. Well, let me flip it over here. It's trying to flip. There you go. But she did autograph it. Said to Greg, a brave, brave man, Jamie Lee Curtis. This is my favorite piece in my collection because I'm such a huge fan of Jamie Lee Curtis. And the story behind this whole meeting and being able to get this autographed was just a once-in-a-lifetime situation, to where I was able to meet her along with my friend Kenny Caperton, and I showed her the tattoo I have here, which is Jamie Lee Curtis, and she flipped out, and the whole story behind that, and how crazy she puts me in front of the crowd and kind of puts me into her book, and then the taking a picture of her tattoo on my arm, and then it being on Jay Leno's show. So definitely my favorite piece in my collection is this book signed by Jamie Lee Curtis, just because I can always go back and remember the day that I met her, and if it ever gets blurry into me, I can pull this book out and remember that Jamie Lee autographed it, and then it brings back so many memories. So for me, Nikki, I hope that answers all your questions. Once again, my favorite superhero and why would be Batman. My favorite action star, Arnold Schwarzenegger. My favorite Disney villain is the Queen from Snow White's 7 Dwarfs. My favorite piece is the Jamie Lee Curtis autographed children's book. So for that, this is my official entry into your 1,000 subscribers. Way to go, Nikki. Best of luck. Hope to see you get up to 1 billion. I really think you're on a great start. You just got started and ran up the ranks so quick, and that's because you do great videos. So keep up the great work. Keep showing us that collection, those Blu-rays that you get, man. So jealous on a lot of those titles you've got. So great job. Official entry to all of you that enter this contest. Best of luck to you as well. If I don't win, that's fine with me. I just, to whoever wins that great set, great job. If I win, I'll definitely do a video and show you what I won. So with that, this is Greg Mortis. This is my 1,000th entry into Nikki Superchick360's YouTube channel. Signing out. Peace.